The Brussels terrorist attack signal again how dangerous and far-reaching groups like the Islamic State have become. It's a threat that will be addressed during a special session of the Nuclear Security Summit in Washington.
It'll be focused on the broader threat, but obviously the prospect of ISIL getting access to any sort of nuclear material is something that must be avoided, and that will certainly be part of the conversation.
Since the attacks, Belgium has put armed guards at its nuclear facilities. But leaders are more worried about terrorists in countries like Pakistan getting their hands on nuclear materials and about North Korea's nuclear threats. The Nuclear Security Summit will be President Obama's fourth and final one. At previous sessions, nations have discussed how to lower the use of highly enriched uranium, secure vulnerable nuclear materials, and avert nuclear smuggling and terrorism.
These summits hopefully have really created a international regime that reinforces norms and practices among countries about safety, security, and operation.
But experts say key issues remain unresolved.
But the overall objective of securing the most vulnerable nuclear materials in 4 years, I think we can safely say a lot of progress has happened, but that goal I don't think has been achieved.
Much of the material remains in military stockpiles, say analysts, making it an especially thorny issue. Russia has declined to attend, saying these summits have played out their role.
That the Russian and Chinese governments have not bought into the Prague agenda and in fact are thinking about modernizing and expanding their nuclear arsenals at a pace quite different from anybody in the West.
With a new U.S. president due to take office in January, one open question is what's next?
Well, I certainly hope that the incoming president would understand that safeguarding loose nuclear materials around the globe is a top national security priority of the United States.
The White House says one goal of this summit will be to strengthen an international network of organizations to keep working on nuclear security around the globe. Mary Alice Salinas, VOA News, the White House.